We're here at Eastman and we are celebrating. Today is our, we call POP, Power of Peace Project, graduation celebration. And here at Eastman, almost half the kids earn the right to come in here and be rewarded, acknowledged, confirmed, celebrated, because they did something very hard. Over the last year, the boys have been coming from the F building, the E building, and we talk about deep things. A lot of people in the free world, they don't see these kids. And what we do is we give them an opportunity to express what's inside, because a lot of people have never asked them what they think. We talk about, resilience and perseverance and honor and justice and compassion, believe it or not. Empathy is a big one, getting them to start to feel the other person and be accountable to the other. And we really build teamwork. It's character, it's leadership. But over the last 12 months, they began to earn back things that they had lost. The biggest of which was their PlayStation, and they wanted it back. And so we began to work with the kids and the staff to say, how could we do that? Well, the director and his staff said, we want them to start treating the officers better, because a lot of times it's a very contentious relationship. And that's one of the things the Power of Peace Project does. It doesn't just bring the kids together, but it also brings the staff and the officers and the kids, start building a bridge. And so they had to change some behaviors in order to earn their PlayStation back. They did. And now they're having to learn how to protect it. And so when a brother's about to be a knucklehead, we've got some influential guys that'll come in and say, hey, y'all settle down, we don't want to lose our PlayStation. And so it's a subtle way over time for them to start learning that when they put in good work, they get good things. And that when we get good things, you've got to value those things. And we protect what we value.
I was just really impressed with the program, with the juveniles that were here. To be in a facility like this is amazing, because it gives the opportunity for those boys to step up as leaders inside the facility, but also take those skills outside once they leave here. And it's a way for them to change their life and also impact the community that they're going to be rejoining.
Today I was so impressed with what I saw. Those boys, I've known Kid, he's on our advisory council. At the beginning it was a challenge for him and the boys, but at the end we have success. I was just thoroughly impressed. I know that Eastman is going to be successful as a result of the Power of Peace Project.
It brings about change, it brings about hope, it brings about stability for them while they're here inside of our facilities, but definitely when they transition into the community. I'm looking forward to this program expanding statewide to our other 24 facilities, so we're just looking to do some great things with our young people.
To see the young men at Eastman just express themselves and what they learned, the quotes that inspired them and gave them the ability to go out and reach the other youth who are not yet in the program, but I'm sure with their influence will come to be a part of, restoring hope, to make sure that they don't let the dream pass by.
I can see, I talk to him daily, and I can see throughout the couple of months the change in him, just in how he communicated with me. He shared stories with others and what they were doing. They were also excited about getting to present. This was a big deal for them to get to present in front of some leadership that's here, along with some guests and even some parents that are here. That was a big deal for them. They made them feel special. So I think it was a good program. I think that they need to continue this. I think it makes them feel welcome into a situation where they may feel unwelcome.
The biggest thing the program meant to me, well, it meant a lot to me, because in this situation that we're in, a lot of people don't really too much believe in us or really care like that. So to see him coming down here and keep coming month after month, all the way to the year he been here, it meant a lot to me. The biggest thing I took out of the program is freedom, this point of view. So from the outside looking in, it might just seem like we incarcerated, but to us, we free in our mind. Like I might go in my room and write some stuff down, and I'd be into it right there and I'd be free. Or somebody else might go in their room and be drawing and they'd be free then.
I've seen dramatic change in a couple of youth, and I've seen dramatic change in one staff. And I believe that this program can work, well, not only for youth, but for adults too. Maybe not locked up, not incarcerated, maybe schools. I believe this program can work anywhere. Mr. Kit is a Power of Peace hero to me, and I really appreciate him for all that he does. Thank you.
Peace is everywhere. You just gotta look hard enough for it. You can find it. Just like the same thing, beauty is in everywhere. You can find beauty in anything if you look hard enough for it. Like in one of Mr. Kit Cummings' books, I read that beauty can be found in anywhere if you look hard enough for it. Just for instance, look at the razor wire. Most people see bondage, limitations, and struggle. But if you look closely enough, you can really see the light, the sunlight shimmer off of the barbed wire. And it's actually quite beautiful if you look at it. Another thing I learned with Mr. Kit is when you being a peaceful person is not just keeping peace with everybody else. You gotta also keep peace with yourself. If you don't have peace within yourself, it's kind of hard to be a peaceful person. You gotta know it's not just self-control, it's self-control, peace, inner peace. It's just a lot of self things that you have to work on. When I first got here at Eastman YDC, I was really depressed and everything, so I had to working on learning how to be peaceful with myself. But Mr. Kit, he helped me figure out the ways. He gave me some materials and tools I could use to start off and learn.
I can relate so much to them because, you know, things I went through throughout my childhood. You know, everybody always see the glitz and the glamour of being a professional athlete, but you know, they don't understand all the things that I had to go through before I got there. You know, it was a lot of bumps in the road where I had to have resiliency to be able to make it through, fall down, get up, go through a lot of issues that I didn't even know that I had. And until I had people that I can actually have a conversation with and treat me, you know, teach me the things that I didn't even have a clue at the age that I was at. And, you know, it just reminds me so much when I was younger, trying to find a way and looking for that example. And here, I think Kit's been doing a great job with the kids and getting them to buy in and be able to respect each other's space.
Everybody wanted to be in here today, and a lot of them were upset that they didn't get to participate, and now it's a teaching moment to say, well, why is that? Why didn't you get to? And now we crank it up again, and I guarantee you the second phase of this is going to be even more powerful, because now, not just these boys, but everybody is like, man, we want some of that good stuff. And through that, I believe these young men are going to change the whole reputation of Eastman, and shoot, we might change the whole reputation of the DJJ and be a shining light in this country about young men that are coming here to straighten some things out, to go back and live their dreams. Very grateful to Mr. Wynn, our director, and very grateful for our commissioner, Mr. Oliver, for allowing me to have access to these boys. Be the power of peace.
You know, today we're here at Eastman YDC to celebrate these young men on the Power of Peace Project. You know, it's 40 days of freedom, and it's thankful for Kit Cummings for coming down here and providing this opportunity to these young men. He's been at it for a whole year, driving 4.5 hours one way, and you can hear by the testimonies from these young men that it really impacted their lives. You know, just a few minutes ago I was talking to a parent, and he really could see a change in his son's life. And that's what it's all about. You know, that's why we do this job, and it's very rewarding today. And hopefully it resonates with the rest of the team here at DJJ and the guests that are here, that this is why we do this, you know, to transform these young lives and making sure when they go back to their communities that they're better people. And again, I just can't thank Kit Cummings enough for this project, and it's thank the boys here at Eastman and the Eastman facility leadership for actually, you know, putting in the work and making this happen. So again, it's thank you to this entire team for making this happen.